Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. As you can tell, I'm just going to jump right to it. We have a special guest today.
Yeah.
The one, the only Mr. George Covington.
What's
But
going on?
before we get to George Covington,
Yeah.
because he is joining us, I've gotten a lot of questions from people that, questions for him, and we're going to try to get through a few of those today. But just as the intro, I am Sandra Covington. I am the wife of an override truck driver. I have, for those of you that first timers, welcome. I wrote my book, The Truck Driver's Wife Holding Down a Home Front. It's available on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Walmart, and iTunes and Google Play. There is also our Facebook, Instagram that below is in the links. You can follow us there. I come on weekly. We discuss, what's going on in the industry. We discuss us, what's going on with us, where George is at. As you can tell, he's home this week, so I don't have to go where George is at this week. What's been going on with the truck? If you guys saw a couple of videos that I posted, we went out to the scrap yard to pick apart. We went out looking for some parts and stuff today, so we may talk a little bit about that. It was very interesting, to go to those things. Yeah, and he's cracking up because yeah, I didn't have to watch my step, and it was fun. But and also I do have that speaking engagement on May 20th in Buckeye. So if you're in the Phoenix areas in Buckeye, it'll be in the link, and it's on the Facebook and Instagram page that I'll be speaking there. It's a motivational speaker and a women's brunch. So I really look forward to those to talk. And I am also I have that other LLC that I told you guys that I am ready to let you guys know. I know the suspense is there, but I am ready to blast that out. And you guys are going to be so, like, wow, and want to come on in and help this new venture of mine. And we've talked about it a few times also. Actually, I've talked about it 2 years ago, and we're talking about it again. And God has finally put it out to light, and it's going to happen. So thank you guys for sticking in there and supporting us.
Mhm.
Now, I'm not going to go on any further. Ding! We crazy. This is going to be pretty interesting. Now, I normally start off letting you guys know where George is at. This last week, George went from actually he did back and forth Vegas. I think we may have did one little stunt in Texas, but I think we just went up and down Vegas to Phoenix. So we did do that. Got as we discussed before, we got a couple of profitable runs. Like I told you guys, some of the loads aren't paying what they were paying. It's kind of going up and down, but we really do try to get the bang for our buck. And some of the runs did look good going back and forth between Phoenix and Vegas. So he was able to go Phoenix to Vegas, and which brought him home this week with me. And we just we normally don't dress like this, but we just came back from a Sunday brunch event with some entrepreneurs and stuff, and we just kind of came in, and I'm like, hey, before we get out of and let's go on and say hi to everybody and get this recorded and let everybody say hi and meet my driver,
Yeah.
George, my husband of
Hmm.
17 years, George.
Ooh.
So, with that being said, Mr. Covington,
Yeah.
we this is going to be a hoot. Um, do you, before we get to the questions that have been asked from,
Okay.
do you have anything you would like to say to our audience that we've been speaking to for over a month now? We've been coming together for over a month
Oh my.
weekly.
That long, huh?
That long.
Wow. First of all, it's glad to be home.
It's glad to have you.
It's real good to be home.
It's real
It's
good
been
to have
hot out there on that road. It's been
you.
real hot. But I'm
Yes.
glad to be home, relaxing, enjoying myself. Yes, that's the best thing. Instead of being cooped up in the truck. All right.
All right.
All right. Let's go.
Uh,
Yeah, y'all.
now, guys, for those of you who know my husband, I have no way which way this is going to go. I am not. I don't even know if I should put a disclaimer. but we just gonna see which way it goes.
Oh my.
And
It's gonna go good. Oh my.
all righty.
All right now, what you got?
Our first question,
First question.
and we're just gonna start up from the top. It's
Okay.
kind of a basic question that
All
came
right.
over. Um, what made you be a driver, and why did you pick this profession?
Well, let's see. Goes back down to the childhood days. My grandparents and my mom and uncle, they all used to drive. And I used to sit up with him driving this truck when I was yay tall. And I loved it sitting out there looking. Don't look at all over there, but it's all good. It's all good. Looking out and just sitting on top of the motor. At that time, it wasn't no truck like I have. It used to be cab overs. A lot of folks don't know what that is, but them cab overs, tall and skinny, straight up. And you couldn't get up. You hardly can get up in there. They still around. But I drove them. That's how I got started. I loved it. Loved it ever since. Yes.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
we made it through that one. Okay.
She made it through it. See how she acted?
No disclaimer there.
Okay, what else? I
Whew.
like this.
Okay. Second question that
Second.
was asked:
All right.
what is it like to be away from home?
Ooh, what is it like being away from home? It's hard, but you're out there for one thing, is to work and get home as quick as possible. It's hard being out there. You're by yourself. Lots of stuff that can go on, and uh, you got to be prayerful and prayed up to where you can get home safely. And then when you know that when you're in the same state, you're just trying to get home, that's when it's all good. That's when it's good. Yes, that's what I'm talking
Wow,
about.
I
Uh-oh,
think
she's
we're gonna.
shocked this morning. She is shocked this afternoon, ladies.
I think we're gonna be okay
All
here.
right, let's go. What you got? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Now,
Country.
the question was previously in one of my chats, our talks, I talked about how the industry is going up and down, how
Oh,
it's not the same as it was years ago,
wow.
and make trying to get that best bang for the buck. Um, the guy wanted to know is, what do I mean that it's not the same as it was then?
Well, what I mean by that is the money used to be really great. The brokers, we all used to get paid, but now it ain't gotten so crazy. These brokers is only thinking about themselves. They ain't thinking about the travelers out here putting the grind in and day out. See, the brokers, they can go home after 5 o'clock. They can go home and go to bed and be with their family. Drivers can't. We out there dealing with the DOTs, the inspection, and the pop-up blinds, policemen that's sitting all up in the woods and trees trying to get you. They ain't concerned about cars. They want trucks. So trucks, they get paid more money on trucks. See what I'm saying? And the brokers, they want to keep all the money to themselves, not want to pay us what we are worth, and that's what we're getting tired of and getting mad about, but the brokers keep wanting to put it off on the shippers. It's not the shippers. The shippers don't know. They think the brokers got got trucks, and we tell these shippers no. They call us. They don't have trucks. If they don't have trucks, the shipper go to somebody else. So brokers don't want to just lie to everybody. That's what they do. Uh-oh. Mm. You want to talk some more?
No,
Oh,
no,
I can
no,
keep going
no,
now.
no, no, no.
Okay. What you want?
No, we're
Okay.
good.
Yes.
We're
All
good.
right.
We're good. I'm
Oh, she
just
shocked.
trying to
She
see
shocked.
if that kind of answered it or not. But
Did that kind of answer? What you want to know?
no, the person asked what's different 10 years ago as of this year with it, and I guess what you're saying is the difference is the brokers
Yeah.
are making it different than what it was last year, 10 years ago,
10 years
as
ago,
opposed or 20 years ago,
20
as it
years,
was as opposed it is to now.
20 years ago, everybody was making money. 10 years ago, everybody was making money. Now, fast forward, these brokers, you get new brokers every day, thinking they know about the business, but they just steady ripping us off. Okay, you barely making anything. See what I'm saying? So that's the difference. The difference is everybody's making money, wasn't nobody complaining. That's the difference. But now we're doing a whole lot of complaining. See what I'm saying? That's the difference. I think I answered that four
Yeah.
or five times. I can answer a different one.
No, no, no,
Whichever
no,
way you want me to answer. You
no,
want to
no,
answer another way?
no.
Oh,
I think you did all right.
oh, okay. I thought I did. All
I
right.
think you did.
They'll let me know.
Yeah. Oh, believe me,
Oh,
I'll
oh,
hear
okay.
it.
All right. Come
I'll
on with
hear
it.
it.
Yes.
What was your I'm looking.
Okay.
Okay. What was your most dangerous run?
My most dangerous run.
And it doesn't have because I know you've done flatbread and you've done cargo, so it doesn't have to be just the cargo.
Hmm. My most dangerous run is when I was in New Mexico on a two-lane road, and uh, there was a driver heading westbound. I was going east, and there was a line of trucks. It was called a convoy, and this driver he decided he didn't want to sit behind other trucks until I passed. So he jumped out into my lane, coming at me head to head. So I had to make a split decision. Either I'm going to hit him head on or put it in a ditch. And I had to put it in a ditch, truck and trailer.
Now, when you say put in the ditch, does
I
that what you mean?
I had
You
to
laid it
jack
down?
I had to jackknife it over into the ditch. I almost laid it down. I didn't lay it down, but the truck and the trailer went off into the ditch. That's what happened. That was 12 years ago. Hello?
No, I'm like, wow.
Is there something else? Oh, were you shot?
No, I'm not shocked. I
Okay.
actually remember that,
Okay. Well, that's when
but
I
I
called
don't.
you from the hospital or somebody called you. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember
And you
that, and
was and
we
you was
talked about that one.
and you was crying and everything. Remember
We
that?
talked about that one.
Well, you look like you were shocked. You ain't know nothing about that.
No, no, just
Oh,
to hear it, is just
oh,
it
oh.
brings it
It brings back to life.
it brings it back.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
to
thank
hear it.
God that I'm still here and got all my limbs.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and I think about 2 or 3 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
um, I talked about it. That was the one where I we had spoke before I went into church,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I came out of church, there was a voicemail from a nurse,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't get any contact because every time I kept calling back, nobody was there, and it was just a voicemail.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys remember saying that I didn't hear from him until that later on that evening after he had been released from the hospital
Mm-hmm.
and he was in the room, and then I was able to hear from him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But no, I'm not shocked.
Oh, okay.
I'm not shocked. It's just when you say it, it just
I see a little tear in your eye. You okay?
ain't no tear.
Oh, okay. I see what I see. But okay. Yes.
Ain't no tear.
There it is. See right there in the left eye. Right there. See, ladies and gentlemen, she tearing up. It's a soft spot.
Well, I mean,
I almost lost my wife. Yes.
for any spouse to get a call
Yes.
about that, and you guys are out there risking your life, you know, to to put stuff on the shelf for, whether it's
For the American people.
food,
Hmm.
furniture,
Lumber.
supplies, lumber,
Water.
water, yeah,
Especially water.
water, you know.
Lots of water.
Whether it's to put that on there. So yeah, you are risking your life for that, and you're away
Away
from
from family.
home.
Away from home.
I
Long way
mean,
from home.
a long
Long
way
way
from
from home.
home. I mean, you guys missed out on a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
you know.
Away from home where there's no rental cars to try to drive anywhere. No rental cars.
No,
No. A long way from home.
no. So let's give an idea, and I think I might have shared a picture a while back. What what is inside the truck?
What's
What's
inside the
inside of
truck?
your truck? Your cab, your day cab. What's inside of your day?
Oh, well, you got the instrument panels, the uh, TV, you got refrigerator. You
Did
got
you say instrument panel?
Yes.
But don't everybody know that there's an instrument panel inside of the truck?
Well, I hope they
I
do.
was hoping you would give them more attention than
Okay,
not
you
the
want to know what
instrument.
the
I
instrument
mean, we
panel?
know there's an instrument
Okay,
panel,
well, the instrument
lights and
panel.
cameras
Well,
and stuff.
you got your gauges. You got gas. You got the water. You got your air pressure gauges.
No,
What you want to know was in there?
I was thinking more like the two beds, your air
Oh,
mattress, your I mean your
look, look,
yeah,
look,
because
look.
everybody know the basic stuff that's
Okay,
inside the
well, I
truck.
got two beds, you know, almost like a condo. You got two beds. You got a dresser on both sides of the wall. Okay, you got a refrigerator. You got a TV mount up on the wall. Okay, most of these trucks now come with electric motors to where you don't have to run your truck at night. All you do is push a button right there by your head. What it does is it turns on this motor that's up under your car, up under your truck, that can either have the heater or the AC blowing through your truck without having to run your truck. So pretty much that's it. Two beds, dressers high and low, refrigerator on one side, your TV mount on the other. Most drivers have satellite dish mounted on the back of their truck to where they got to watch either basic cable or full cable that they have hooked up at home. And comfort, they keep you out down the road. Of course, you gotta have your groceries, you gotta have your food. See? You gotta eat some snacks.
That
Yeah.
was a little better.
Oh, okay, that's a lot better.
Well, I mean, come on,
Oh,
we all know vehicles got
well,
instrument
well,
panels.
some might not. They probably just say it's just a steering wheel sitting there. No, I'm sorry.
You know, thank you for that visual.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you for that visual.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
What else?
guys.
What else? Somebody else want to know?
Mm, well,
Mm-hmm.
no, I don't want to hit them all with it
Oh,
right
well,
now.
come
I mean,
on,
you're
we
gonna
got.
come
Hey,
back.
I'm not doing nothing now. Ain't no telling me next time you gonna talk to me now. You gonna come on, talk to me. Talk to me. You want me to come on here, so I'm talking. You gonna give me
Okay.
while I'm talking?
All right. Well, let's dig a little deep.
Okay, come on with it.
Let's dig a little deep.
You're going deep now.
About 2 weeks ago,
2 weeks.
I talked about arguments and disagreements.
Arguments and disagreements.
I talked about as far as how it's visual on this side, as far as being the spouse at home
Mm-hmm.
handling it. When you're out there on the road, what's your take of us handle? And this is just me. Actually I'm asking for myself,
She's asking
because
for herself.
we don't got away from the questions. What is your take on dealing with how we handle arguments from your side?
Well, we try not to argue. You're gonna have those, especially when you're out there. You definitely want to do this when you're behind the wheel of a truck driving, because it is very dangerous, and your mind is not on the road. It's not focused. Your mind is at home, arguing with your spouse about something. It might be, and it pretty much ain't. It's nothing that can wait until you stop for the day. But we try not. But when we do, we got to catch ourselves. So hey, we can't do this. We'll come back and revisit this here when I shut it down after my 9 or 10 hours, and then we take care of it then. But by that time, we've been squashed and forgot what we were arguing about, and we just go and say, "Yeah, I love you too, baby. Yeah, I love you too. I miss you. Yeah, okay." We forgot what we argued about, so we took care of that problem until next one. We just keep on going. There you go. Anything else?
Okay, no, nothing else. Because that's kind of what I said, that I usually wait
Mm-hmm.
if there's something that we disagree upon,
Right.
or that I feel that we've disagreed upon.
Well, yeah,
That I usually wait for you to stop,
yeah. That's the
and then
normal people would do.
we get together
Yeah.
afterwards and talk.
We don't always agree about a lot of things, but we
No, we
compromise,
don't agree with
but still we come with a compromise with something.
that.
Somebody, yeah,
What?
everybody can't be right,
Yeah, well, yeah,
you know, but.
I saw that.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, we compromise, we get along great. Two peas in a pot. Mm,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. Well, and actually, guys, I hadn't even planned on asking that question, but now that we've asked
She
it,
wants to know for herself. She already know the answer.
it was kind of cool to see that we are kind of on the same. I don't know about the two peas in the pot
Every two
thing,
pieces apart.
but we are on this kind of the same page when it comes to disagreements and arguments.
I'm
Wow.
macaroni and she cheese. There you go. Yes.
We got to pause there for a
Oh, we
second.
got to pause. Come on. Who else got an answer? Got a question?
I'm still on the macaroni and
You
cheese.
still on mac and cheese?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still on the macaroni and
That's
cheese.
right, baby. You the mac, you the cheese. There you go. That's a good combination.
No, I don't have any.
Mm.
I'm just gonna cut it.
You gonna cut it?
Yeah, so far we've been very PG, so I really feel the longer it goes
Why you wanna cut it now?
is
We
the
going good. We
well.
doing
Okay,
good.
well, what do you want to say?
Hello. How y'all doing? My fans. That's all right. Yeah. But anybody that wants to get into this business, it's a good business, but it's a headache. I'm gonna tell you, it's a headache. But it's a good experience for anybody that wants to do this here. And I don't, I won't tell nobody don't do it, but if you want to do it, make sure you dot all your I's, cross all your T's before you do this, because it's very expensive. And some guys said they tell me it's lonely on the road, which I don't see it, but uh, that's what I hear all the time. Guys be lonely out here on the road. They need to talk to somebody. And I always tell them, well, if you need to talk to somebody, why don't you go and talk to Jesus? He's sitting next to you. But our folks may not be religious, but I talk to him all the time, and we get along real good because he protects me, brings me home safely. I get to my destination and get home. That's the name of the game. Do you gotta do and get home. That's it. Get home. No
Safe,
place like home.
safe.
And say, I'm sorry. And y'all, be safe. Be safe.
Mm,
That's the main thing. Be safe.
basic.
Don't be speeding up and down the highway. A lot of guys got these trucks. It kills me when I see these guys, young guys, that don't have a clue. They buying these trucks that's fast, and these trucks is killing them. They flying up and down the highway and get down the highway is closed because they didn't lay the truck down, cross the whole freeway. Now everybody got to stop for like 4 or 5 hours, and it's sad to see. You got trucks running into the back of each other, and anytime a truck get into another accident with another truck, they come hard. DOT gets hard on trucks when we out on the road. Now they doing all these surprise DOT inspections because of all these accidents.
We got one.
And so I would try to tell these drivers to slow it down, and be aware of what you're doing. And a lot of these guys that come out of school, they don't know. They don't know. They get out here and they got a fast truck. That's all they know. Picking up these loads, and all it takes for somebody to load to shift one side to the other, and that's all it takes. And another thing is, when the guys getting off the off ramp, they go around the off ramp curve too fast and they lay them down. And that's when the load shift to left to right. And once them back tires come up off the ground, it's over with. It's over. So I'm trying to tell everybody, try to slow it down and be careful and be safe.
Okay, now you talked a little bit about inspection because we did just have one.
Inspection.
We got stopped in
Mm-hmm.
Arizona
Arizona.
on our way to where are we going? Texas,
We was
Oklahoma,
on our way to Texas.
Texas. And what what is it like on those inspections? What do they check when they're doing those inspections?
Well, they be saying if you ain't speeding anything, they be saying they're doing a level 3 inspection. A level 3 inspection is paperwork. That's what that means. And what they do is they grab all of your paperwork, your bill of ladings, and your paperwork to your truck to make sure that it's legally up to date and everything is good. Now they'll, if not, they're gonna come back either with a warning or with a ticket to telling you that it's got either they're gonna put you out of service because of something going on with your paperwork, or they're gonna give you a warning and say get this fixed, but it still goes to your company. Your company got to sign off on it, and send it back in within 15 days.
Now, are they checking engine, tires, and all
No,
that stuff?
that's a level one
Oh,
inspection.
level one. Okay.
Level two is just paperwork.
Okay.
When they come and say we're gonna do a level one inspection, that means that they're gonna have you turn your lights on, windshield wipers, your flashers, and they're gonna kick your tires and all that, walk around your trailer, go to the back of your trailer and tell you to turn your left or your right turn signals on, hit the brakes. That's a level one inspection. That's a roadside level one inspection. And actually still gonna ask you for your paperwork. That's level one. And then if you go through a scale, and then they on the bullhorn gonna say, your driver pull in bay one, then you're gonna get a full inspection. Then they're gonna pull you in, they're gonna take your logbook that's on your phone, paperwork, and they're gonna get all up under your truck, pulling on stuff, see if your brakes is out of alignment, out of jack, um, um, yeah, out of alignment, and make sure your brakes adjusted. If not, they're gonna hit you for that. They're trying to find something to hit you with, because they're not gonna just let you go with nothing. You know, they're gonna try to specialize in California and bandit. They're gonna try to find anything and everything. Don't care if it's a piece of paper out of place. They want to shut you down. Everybody's about money. It's all about money. They want you to take money from it. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's a big racket with the DOTs. It's a big racket, and they try to find some, and then they trying to put you out of business by hurting your driver's license by putting all these points on you. You definitely don't want no
So
points.
you got to protect your
You got to
license.
protect your license the whole time. And then I tell drivers they need to sign up with TVC. And what they do is they help protect your license. No matter what kind of ticket you got, they protect you. They get your lawyers from all over the country. So
That's your lawyer and retainer.
that's your lawyer and retainer. You don't have to pay for them. They do all that. You pay a monthly fee with TVC, and they take care of that for you. To make sure that you legal out there. And the DOTs don't like it. Tell you that they don't like it because they know you got a lawyer and taking care of all this. That is it.
I
Oh,
don't
okay.
think you covered it. You can cover more later.
Oh, I can cover more later.
You can cover more later.
Yes. All right now.
Well, guys, you have met my driver, my husband. That's him. If you see him out on the road and you see the truck with the book on the back of the
Yeah,
trailer, toot toot,
I get a
we are
lot.
there.
I get a lot of hits. I get stopped. I get waved. Folks taking pictures. It's all good. Yeah,
And so
I'm proud of
now we did get a little bit off track this week, and we will get back on track next week. I have some. I'm just going to put it out there. You've seen a little bit. My Instagram, Facebook. It's the name of the company is A Lighter Load Co. LLC. I'll tell you a little more about it next week, but it is out there. We have our website. We are ready to launch. I am ready for the continued support that I've gotten there, and actually, this is going to bring in more support from all avenues of the trucking industry and all across the country. It's called a Lighter Load Co. LLC. The link is available, and it's out there. When it's we're launching it in the next week actually next week. I have actually got, well, as I mentioned, I had some personal things that I was taking care of in California. That has been resolved. Thank I just thank God for holding our hand and guiding our steps along the way.
it.
So, but now it's time to come out guns blazing 100, 100. And I've talked about this business over and over and over again. And hey, we brought the truck drivers' wives out. We've brought that platform out. It's there. It has been welcomed wonderfully. in the industry. It has opened up so many doors for me that I can't even imagine. So many speaking opportunities. It's brought light to this side of the trucking industry, how we held it down and support one another. And again, as I've always said, what have I always said? This world is not the norm. So now we're just adding another branch to it, a lighter load company LLC. We're just adding another branch to it, just like with our family trees. You got a branch here, you got a branch there, and I've gotten my support from my. I saw that. I've gotten the support and the okay to go, and like I said, I've cleared that avenue that I was dealing with on the other end. So it's ready to come out 100%. We're going to come out guns blazing, and we're going to go over it next week, just in Avenue, and that's going to have its own little platform. We're going to continue to talk about the wife behind the driver, because that is my baby. I want to make sure that the spouses and the families, that you guys are not alone. I want to continue to share, and we are going to continue to share our story. And I'm going to continue to post our videos. The other day, we were in a tire place, and I think I uploaded the video. Oh my
Yeah.
God, the things in these tire places are so like, woo, like a wrench is like this for our car, our like personal car, but if you got a truck, it's like, what, like, oh my God, the stuff is just like 10 times larger. So I took a little video in there, and I'll upload that into here so you guys can see instead. And I'm going to continue to share our journeys. It's just we have another branch, another baby branch. I'll say baby, but another branch that that's coming out next week. Well, I thank you guys again for hanging in there with us. You have met him.
Yeah. What's up?
He will
Yeah.
maybe pop in from time to time.
Yeah, William.
Yeah. I thank him for being very PG this time.
Oh man, it's hard.
And again, we
Yeah.
thank you guys for all your love and support. Remember to continue to like, subscribe, comment. I got your comments and concerns. Some of them I did not was not asked to post in here. I did just message directly, and we're kind of talking a little bit off camera on that.
Get the book.
Helping, yes, and
Get the
helping
book.
a couple of families on that, and just support. And some people don't want you to come on and share their thing, which is fine. This platform is let you know that I am here for that. But if you anytime you want to talk off angle, hey, I'm there, and that's what I'm doing. Also, I have a couple of families that I'm helping, not
Trying to
families,
help.
a couple of spouses that I'm talking to, and girlfriends off site, and we're just there to hold everybody's hand. Remember, May 20th, I will be in Buckeye speaking at a women's motivational brunch, and I'll post that in there also on the thing. And then, as I always plug, Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. If you guys have any events up there, any events coming up, that vendor, you're my hometown. I'm trying to find something to come home and to wrap this up with the truck drivers' wives, and support that home front also in Fresno. Again, thank you guys so much for stepping in with us. Mr. C, you have anything you want to say before we wrap it up?
Yeah, my drivers, be safe out there. Be safe. Be safe and get home.
Get home.
Get home.
On that note,
Yes,
we're
ma'am.
going to get home.
Get home. Get the book.